in a minute. I'll tell you when. Okay, we're live.
Hi, everyone. My name is Aspen Lombardo. I'll be the moderator who is reading this round. Welcome, everyone, to Advanced Semifinals. Here we have North Carolina, Texas, and Virginia. I'll have the moderators who are helping me out this round introduce themselves, and then our support staff. So go ahead.
So this is Chris Sloan from the state of Tennessee, and I will be handling any protests that come up during the round. So if something just comes up, you can direct message it to me, and I will communicate with Ms. Bombardo and or our readers who are handling protests in the reader room as needed.
I'm Lisa Massoni from California. I'm the third moderator, so I'll be doing all kinds of pasting.
I'm Sarah Cowett. I'm the timekeeper. I'm from Massachusetts.
I'm David Fott from Nevada, a scorekeeper.
I'm Gwen Jacobson from Virginia. Won't have any bearing on this, and I am another scorekeeper.
Great, thank you, everyone. We definitely couldn't do this without all of the support staff. So a huge thank you to them. At this point, I'm just going to make sure that all players have their cameras on. It's important to know that during semifinals, you have to keep your camera on for the full duration of the round. So just make sure to keep that camera on. I believe all of our players who are playing in this round have already turned their cameras on. So that looks good. A few more reminders. All players have to wait until recognized in order to answer a toss-up. Even if you appear first on your screen, the order on my screen may be different, and we'll be going by my screen. For the Zoom audience, please be quiet during the duration of the match with cameras turned off. At the score checks 5, 10, and 15, you can clap using the Zoom reactions. You can also type encouraging words in the chat at score breaks. When scores are read at 19, only Zoom clapping reactions can be used. And audience members in Zoom can turn on their cameras and microphones at the end of the round, but only then. I think at this point, we'll do the Aurelia passage, which is already in the chat. How wonderful. Okay, here we go. Aurelia, qui urbs placebat, erat in Aegypto cum familia sua ingenti et equo suo. Tredecem ludus magnus Iovis in amphitheatro Alexandriae spectabat. Tandem hic equus iratus domum recurre coepit. Eheu. Do any of our players have questions about how I pronounce Latin, how I say dates or abbreviations?
How do you pronounce the periods and abbreviations?
I'll pronounce all of the periods in abbreviations. Yes. Any other questions? Okay, I'm seeing none. I'll give another chance to ask questions before we start the round too. A few more reminders. Players, please don't do anything that can be construed as consultation. This can include gestures or any verbal or electronic communication with other players, coaches, or audience members. You may not communicate with other players in any other way than by voice in Zoom or Zoom chat. Coaches, players, audience members, there should be no exclamations about consultation or other rules or procedures during a question in progress. If players do have a question during a toss-up, they should raise their hands or use their voice to ask the question. Also, just another reminder that moderators have discretion to make rulings during rounds. If there is an issue, please direct it to the Certamen chair. However, please be polite and respectful of our judgment. Something important to know about challenges this round is that all protests, or challenges for semifinal matches must be lodged before question 20 for questions 1 to 19. No protests may be filed for semifinal matches after the match has been completed. So make sure you get those in ahead of time. All right, and now I'll figure out who's captain of each team. Looks like we have Katrina from North Carolina. And who else do we have? Oh, we have Owen from Virginia. And I'm not seeing another asterisk. Who's our?
We don't have a captain.
Okay. Alrighty. Scorekeepers, do they need to have a captain on your sheet, or are we okay?
Mr. Sloan said that it was acceptable not to have a captain. So our score sheet does not demand it.
Okay. All right. Just making sure. So another quick reminder, which I'm sure you've been told during other rounds, is that for Boney, I'll be taking the answer, whatever answer is followed by final answer, no matter who has said it. So just keep that in mind. Otherwise, I think we'll get on with the round. I think we have the go ahead. Do any of the players have last minute questions before we start?
I have a question, Aspen. Do you want time out loud or in the chat?
In the chat would be awesome, actually.
I can do that.
All right, anything else? Okay, I'm seeing heads shaking, so I'm going to assume that's a no. Remember to take a deep breath, have fun, be proud of all the hard work that you've put into this, and congratulations for making it this far to semis. It's a huge accomplishment. Okay. Sorry, I thought I lost access to the questions for a minute. That would not be good. So we will start with our practice question. This is NJCL 2021 Certamen Advanced Semifinals. I will read one practice question now for no points. This question does not necessarily reflect the difficulty of questions found in this tournament. The toss-up. What two ancient institutions were abolished by the Emperor Theodosius I? Bearing.
The Betiales and the Vestal Virgins.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. I'll repeat for the other teams. What two ancient institutions were abolished by the Emperor Theodosius I? Katrina.
The Vestal Virgins in the Olympics.
Yes, the Vestal Virgins in the Olympic Games are correct. Here is bonus one for North Carolina. When had the Olympic Games first been held according to tradition?
Wait, this was it 700 something BC? Like, I don't know.
Okay.
That's probably wrong.
I don't have a better answer.
Okay.
Any answer, please.
Just guess.
700 BC.
Super close. We're looking for 776 BC.
Okay, well, okay.
But here is bonus two. What was the penalty for insulting a Vestal Virgin?
Maybe,
Probably something violent.
yeah, like execution.
The virgins were burned alive, maybe, like if you insult them.
Maybe they were buried alive or something.
You know, like, I think the virgins themselves were like buried alive if they did that. But
I don't know.
I think they buried alive. They were buried alive. Final answer.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. They were beaten to death. So another brutal way to die. So that is 10 points on the toss-up that is actually worth no points. But here we go with real questions now. So that question, in recognition of 2021 being the 50th year of Certamen, this practice question, like all practice questions in this year's tournament, was a throwback question. This particular question came from 1976 upper semifinals of NJCL Certamen. A long time ago. So now,
Ms. Bombardo, the play can go so fast sometimes. May I please ask that the players be referred to by state and number as well as name?
yes, I will do my best to do that. Okay, thank you for letting me know. So I think we will get on with the toss-ups that are worth real points at this point. So here is toss-up 1 for any player on any team. Name the famous Roman historical figure who is being described by the following passage of Latin literature. Nobili genere natus, fuit magna vi et animi et corporis, sed ingenio malo pravoque. Herring.
Cataline.
Cataline is correct. And I'm sorry to the scorekeeper. I realized I just didn't name the state and number. That was Texas 1 Bering. And the answer was Cataline, with the full question being nobile genere natus, fuit magna vi et animi et corporis, sed ingenio malo pravoque, huic ab adolescentia bella intestina caedes rapinae discordia, civilis grata fuere ibique juventutem suam exercuit. A long quote. That was Cataline. Here is bonus 1 for the Texas team. The passage in the toss-up is an excerpt from a work by what author?
Sallust.
Yeah, go for it.
Sallust, final answer?
Sallust is correct. And here is bonus 2. Sallust's Historiae is a continuation of what other author's historical work?
This is Sisenna.
Nice.
Yeah, we had this one.
Final answer, Sisenna.
Sisenna is correct. That is 20 points for the Texas team on toss-up 1. Here is toss-up 2 for any player on any team. Make the phrase quaedam ingens bossis genitive Marco.
Quiestam ingentis bossis.
Yes, quiestam ingentis bossis is correct. And that was Texas 3 Marco. Here is bonus 1 for the Texas team. Make the phrase quaedam ingens bossis genitive plural.
I thought it was going to be plural.
What gender is
it? What do you mean? I think it's just corundam ingentium basium. No,
Wait, what gender is it? Because you said quarundam. Oh, quarundam.
Okay, so quarundam.
20 seconds.
Go with your count, Marco.
Final answer, quarundam ingentium.
I need you to finish your answer, please.
Basium.
Yes, quarundam ingentium basium is acceptable. We also could have taken bosseon as an alternative form. Here is bonus 2 for the Texas team. Make the phrase quaedam ingens bossis accusative singular.
Okay. Quandam ingentem.
Bosson? I don't know.
Because if it's eum, then that means if it's eum, wait, no.
Does I stem affect accusative? No.
Yeah, it does.
It does?
Oh, wait, no. It's in. I remember this.
I need an answer, please.
Whole section. Okay. Final answer, quandam ingentem basin. Final answer?
Yes, that is correct. So that is 20 points for the Texas team on toss-up 2. And we'll go on to 3. Here is toss-up 3 for any player on any team. What tribe surprised Julius Caesar on the banks of the river Sabis? North Carolina 1, Katrina.
The Nervi.
Yes, that is correct. On the banks of the river Sabis and nearly defeated his army in a hand-to-hand encounter in 57 BC. Bonus 1 for the North Carolina team. Following the Battle of the Sabis, what lieutenant of Caesar accepted the surrender of the tribes living on the western seaboard of Gaul?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, I don't know this one.
Okay. Okay.
I need an answer, please.
Okay. Publius Crassus.
Publius Crassus is correct, and here is bonus 2. Earlier in 57 BC, what tribe was the only one to sit out of a Belgic coalition against Caesar?
Like maybe Idui. I think they were allied. Okay. Idui, final answer.
I'm sorry, the Idui is not correct. We're looking for the Remi. So that is 15 points for the North Carolina team on toss-up 3. Moving on to toss-up 4 for any player on any team. Which of the following words does not belong because of mood? Pharos, Monet Raymore, Ahmet, Wenient, Anand.
Wenient.
Wenient is correct, and that was Virginia 2, Anand. Wenient and Locutus Sim was the last option. Here is bonus 1 for the Virginia team. Which of the following words does not belong because of tense? Whalim, Parkendum, Amonti, Yakentes.
Parkendum.
Yeah, Parkendum is future.
Parkendum final.
Parkendum is correct, and here is bonus 2. Which of the following words does not belong because of voice? Veritas, Locutus, Pausus, Fusus.
Pausus, I think. Wait, is Fusus?
Isn't that from?
Sorry, Pausus. It is Fusus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Fusus final.
Fusus is correct, so that is 20 points for the Virginia team on toss-up 4. Here is toss-up 5 for any player on any team. What type of animal both suckled a child who was discovered by hunters of King Corythus and named bearing?
A horse.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. That was Texas 1 bearing who buzzed, by the way. I'll repeat for the remaining teams. What type of animal both suckled a child who was discovered by hunters of King Corythus and named Telephus and was marked by Tagate with Artemis's name on its horns? Albert.
Tag.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. North Carolina 3, Anna.
A goat.
I'm sorry, a goat is not correct. I believe that is all of our teams. We are looking for a deer, hind, or doe. So I believe that is no points on 5. And we can do our score check.
The score after 5 questions is Texas 40, Virginia 20, North Carolina 15.
Okay, awesome job, everyone. Still plenty of points to go. Here is toss-up 6 for any player on any team. Listen carefully to the following passage, which I will read twice, then answer the questions that follow in English. Intra silvas civitatis Louisianae juxta novum Aurelianensem inter arbores virides habitabat, quidam rusticus Cytheroides nomine Johannes bonus. Ille numque bene legere nec scribere scivit, sed Cytherae suae peritissime sicut tintinabuli conere potuit. Saepius sub arbore sedebat, diei terendi causa, cum alii homines praeterierunt, sibi dicerent, Dio mortales, quem mirabilem hunc esse. I'll repeat. Intra silvas civitatis Louisianae, juxta novum Aurelianensem, inter arbores virides habitabat quidam rusticus Cytheroides nomine Johannes bonus. Ille numquam bene legere nec scribere scivit, sed Cytherae suae peritissime sicut tintinabuli conere potuit. Saepius sub arbore sedebat diei terendi causa, cum alii homines praeterierunt, sibi decadent, Dia mortales, quam mirabilem hunc esse. The question, name a thing that Johannes, Texas 3, Marco.
Like a jingle bell.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Virginia 1, Owen.
He sit under a tree.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. I'll repeat the question for the other team. The question, name a thing that Johannes could not do well according to the passage. I'll repeat, name a thing that Johannes could not do well according to the passage. North Carolina 2, Lauren.
I don't know, like sing?
I'm sorry, that's not correct. So he could not, the things he could not do well were read or write. Those were the answers I could accept. So no points on toss-up 6, but we've still got plenty of questions to go. I think Albert wants us to check on stag for the mythology question.
I believe it's specifically defined as a doe, which is female, and a stag is male.
Okay. Alrighty. So
there are female deer who have horns.
Okay, so with that, I believe we can move on to toss-up 7. Once we get our buzzers or the chat cleared. Second. Okay, we are clear. Here is toss-up 7 for any player on any team. What man's warband was defeated after a short siege of the Roman capital in 460 BC? Virginia 1, Owen.
Milius.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. North Carolina 1, Katrina. Any answer? Sorry?
Herdonius.
Can I have more information, please?
Herdonius the Gaul.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Texas 4, Christian.
Appius Herdonius.
Appius Herdonius is correct. Before I give Boney, other moderators, do we want to check and make sure that we can't just take Herdonius? I don't believe we can, because I believe
I'm checking with the room. You might want to do a quick breakout and give both teams the bonuses so we know either way.
Okay. Alrighty, so let's do some breakout rooms. I think the teams we have are North Carolina, and Texas. So let's put North Carolina in a breakout room, and I'll read Boney to them first, and then I'll come back and read Boney to Texas.
You want me to make the breakout room, or are you doing it?
I'm not great at making breakout rooms, so if you can do it,
I will do
it.
Aspen, do you want me to go into the other room with Texas and give them the Boney, or?
Oh yeah, that would be extremely helpful.
Okay. Room 1 is, you said Oklahoma, and room 2 is Texas?
Room 1.
North Carolina, I mean.
Room 1 is going to be North Carolina, and I think Lisa is going to go into room 2 with Texas.
Do either if you want time.
Yeah, if you can send it as a chat, I believe we'll see it in the breakout room.
But I won't be able to hear which of you.
Oh, right. No, I'll
Yeah,
just.
Lisa, I would say just, yeah.
I'll time
do
for
it on your
myself.
Okay. I can go with Aspen then.
All right, thank you.
Time with Aspen. You'll tell the scorekeepers when you return. I don't need to send them with you.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
We will report to them.
That room is done. And this room is going to be. Do I need to send a Texas coach with Texas?
Texas coach, would you like to be in the breakout room? Oh, thumbs up.
Yes. Okay. I will send Mr. Lee to the Texas breakout room with Miss Lisa. There's Lisa. And
Hey, Shannon.
do it. Yes, ma'am.
If I post the bonus in the chat, doesn't it appear to everybody or just my breakout room?
I believe it appears to everybody. No?
Guarantee from. No, you can
Oh,
put
that's
it in the
right. We
chat.
did this in another room. Yes, it will just appear in your room.
Okay, thank you for confirming.
Sure. I'm going to open both rooms. There you go.
The score sheet cannot handle two teams answering the same question correctly.
We'll have to enter it in notes manually.
Yeah.
And then as soon as we have a resolution, you can update it as needed.
For the scorekeepers, Texas got the second bonus.
But missed the first?
That's correct.
If everyone has returned from the breakout rooms, I'm going to close them.
Scorekeepers, would you like to know the score?
Yes, please.
So North Carolina scored a full 20 points if the toss-up is awarded.
How should we list the score now? Should we?
Right?
I wouldn't award points for now until a decision is made.
Okay. Award points to no team at the moment.
Yeah.
Yes. And as soon as we get an update, we can award points.
Aspen, are you going to go on to 8?
Yes, is that okay? Okay. All right. We will go on. Here is toss-up 8 for any player on any team. Audi diligenter et responde aut Anglicae aut Latine. Da nobis Romanis numeris annum ante Christum natum conditae urbis secundum. Virginia 2, Anand.
753.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. North Carolina 3, Anna.
No answer. I was also going to say that.
I will repeat for the remaining team. The toss-up. Audi diligenter et responde aut Anglicae aut Latine. Da nobis Romanis numeris annum ante Christum natum conditae urbis secundum Varonem regatinum. I'll repeat. Audi diligenter et responde aut Anglicae aut Latine. Da nobis Romanis numeris annum ante Christum natum conditae urbis secundum Varonem regatinum. Texas 3, Marco.
I will write it out.
You could send that. Okay. Let's see. Yes, that is correct. DCCLIII. So here is bonus 1 for the Texas team. Optime dixti, nunc da nobis Romanis numeris annum anno Domini ubi Roma capta esset.
When Rome was captured, so 410.
Okay.
Rome was captured.
So
Okay, actually, yeah, I think so.
CD, right?
Yeah.
X.
410.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Or
You can go with it.
455, but 410 seems easier to do.
Yeah, just go with 410 then.
All right. What's in the chat? Final answer.
Yes, that is correct. And here is bonus 2. Tandem da nobis Romanis numeris annum anno Domini ubi nos ludimus hoc certamen.
So 2021.
It's Dickian's. Oh God.
Huh?
Isn't it just this year, right?
Yeah, 2000, but
21. So XXI.
Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I thought. Okay, never mind.
Need an answer, please.
You're correct.
What's in the chat? Final answer.
CMMXXI. Yes, that is correct. So 20 points for the Texas team on toss-up 8, and moving on to toss-up 9 for any player on any team. A visual will now be shared. Once it is shared, you will have 10 seconds to examine it before I begin the toss-up question. The toss-up. Identify the author and work of North Carolina 2, Lauren.
Virgil's eclogues.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Since there are no other buzzes, I'll repeat for the remaining teams. The toss-up. Identify the author and work of passage D. We have Texas 3, Marco.
Statius is the beard.
Yes, Statius is the Thebaid, it is correct. Here is bonus 1 for the Texas team. The name of what literary figure belongs in the blanks in both passages A and B?
Okay, so do we know what they are from?
D was the only one I knew.
Yeah, yeah. So Marcinus Asinus, does that mean anything to any of you?
Not to me.
It says crede blank fratri, so maybe it's like Cicero writing to Quintus. I don't know. I'm spiraling.
Answer, please.
Let's just go with it. Yeah.
Quintus Cicero, final answer.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Here we are looking for polio. That is Asinius polio. So good shot. Let's try bonus 2. Identify the author and work of passage C.
Okay. It's a mythological work.
I see Capella. That makes me think Capella's like, oh wait, marriage on like philology or something. But I'm just throwing that out as like a guess.
Well, if it's mythology, maybe it's Ovid.
Yeah, I know. Maybe.
I need an answer, please.
Oh God.
The Metamorphoses, final answer. Ovid Metamorphoses.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. So it is a work of Ovid. It's Ovid's Fausti. I think the date at the top was supposed to kind of be the hint there. So that is 10 points on toss-up 9.
Ms. Bombardo, I apologize. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Now I've just gotten it back. When you entered screen sharing, I lost the score sheet, but now I have it back.
Okay. All right. Good to hear. If anything else happens, please do stop me throughout the round. But here we go. Here's toss-up 10. Once I clear. Oh, perfect. Okay. Toss-up 10 for any player on any team. Translate the following sentence into English. Est difficilius adipisci permissionem, quam Virginia 2 Anand.
It is more difficult to ask for permission than to beg for forgiveness.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. I'll repeat for the other teams. Translate the following sentence into English. Est difficilius adipisci permissionem, quam rogare remissi. Texas 3, Marco.
It is more difficult to ask for permission than to ask for forgiveness.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. I'll repeat for the remaining team. Translate the following sentence into English. Est difficilius adipisci permissionem, quam rogare remissionem. North Carolina 2, Lauren.
Sorry, I was unmuted. It is more difficult to obtain permission than to ask for forgiveness.
Yes, that is correct. So that was North Carolina. Here is bonus 1 for North Carolina. Now translate, ne inspexeris in os equi donati.
Okay, so yeah, inspicio, like not buying. Any ideas? No. Like, oh shoot, I'm kind of blanking. You
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth?
Sorry, what did you say?
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah, sure. Say that.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Final answer.
Yes, don't look a gift horse in the mouth is an acceptable translation. Here is bonus 2. Say in Latin, if only the Trojans had looked into the mouth of that very horse.
Wait. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Utinam. Trojans. So that would be like Troy.
Traiani.
Yeah. Wait. Can you type that?
Yeah.
Had looked. So that's spexicet. No, spexicent. Wait. Spicio, specere, spexi. Yeah. Had looked into the mouth. Os, like oris. Maybe.
I need an answer, please.
Utinam troi ani spexicent oris equum. Oh wait, never mind. I think I did it wrong already. Equus. Yeah.
Can you finish your answer?
I don't know how to do very, but okay, that's it.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. So here we could have taken utinam Trojani in os ipsius equi in spexiscent. So you're getting close, but not quite there. That is 15 points on toss-up 10, and we have some news on the history question from earlier. We have decided to accept solely Herdonius. So I believe points go to North Carolina.
On toss-up 7, that was?
Yes, this is toss-up 7. Have we noted that, scorekeeper? Is he?
We're in the process of doing that right now. Yes, so that has been noted and the score has updated.
Okay, we are ready for a score check.
And the score at the halfway point is Texas 70, North Carolina 50, Virginia 20.
All right, and it's anyone's game. Still half a game to go. Good job, everyone. So we'll go on to 11. Here is toss-up 11 for any player on any team. What city in which 2 quarreling Heraclids named Procles and your Texas won bearing?
Sparta.
Sparta is correct. Named Procles and Eurysthenes established a dual kingship, was the site of Oeneus' death at the hands of the sons of Hippocoon, the brother of Tyndareus. Here is bonus 1 for the Texas team. Hippocoon, like Neleus, once refused to purify Heracles after he threw what man to his death from the walls of Tiryns in a fit of madness?
Iphitus, right?
Yeah, I'm like pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Well, we can take you go with that. We can just take time.
Yeah, just go with that.
Okay. Iphitus, final answer.
Iphitus is correct, and here is bonus 2. What Spartan princess, a daughter of Tyndareus, cheated on her husband Echimus, fulfilling a prophecy that all of Tyndareus' daughters would be unfaithful?
Timandra, right?
Yeah.
Final answer, Timandra.
Yes, Timandra is correct. So that is 20 points on toss-up 11 for the Texas team. Moving on to toss-up 12 for any player on any team. Using an idiom, say in Latin, as soon as possible, y'all should come here. Texas 3, Marco.
Quam celerime, Hook Wenire Debatis.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Virginia 2, Anand.
Calerime. Hook Venire Debatis ad
I need you to finish your answer.
ad cibum venum dandum.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. North Carolina 2, Lauren.
Quam brewissime hook veneratus.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. So here, I believe that was all three teams. We are looking for quam primum, so using an idiom, hook veniatus, so the present subjunctive there. So no points on 12, but we will move on to 13. Here is toss of 13 for any player on any team. What mythological hero story is the focus of works by both Varro Atticina, Virginia 3, Nidish?
Jason.
Jason is correct. Works by both Varro Atticinus and Valerius Flaccus, who rewrote the original story by Apollonius of Rhodes. This is Jason. Here is bonus 1 for the Virginia team. What is the title of Varro Atticinus's historical poem concerning the campaigns of Julius Caesar against Ariovistus?
Sequanicum, right?
Yep. Is it Bellum Sequanicum or De Bello Sequanico?
I'm pretty sure it's accusative.
Okay, go with that then.
Or I guess nominative, but Bellum Sequanicum final.
Bellum Sequanicum is correct. Here is bonus 2. What work of Varro Atticinus is regarded as one of the first examples of erotic poetry in Latin?
Lucadia. I think it's
Lucadia, or
it's his
is
wife's
this one of the
name.
ones that's, or is this one of the ones that's sometimes attributed to Valerius Cato? If you think it's Lucadia, go with that. But
No, Valerius Cato is like Lydia or Dictina. I'm pretty sure it's Lucadia.
right.
Lucadia final.
Yes, Lucadia is correct. So that is 20 points on toss of 13. Here comes toss of 14 for any player on any team. In the Aeneid, Coroneus places the fragments of what man's cremated bones in an urn after he was Virginia 2, Anand.
Palinurus.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. With no other buzzes, I'll repeat the question. In the Aeneid, Coroneus places the fragments of what man's cremated bones in an urn after he was found drowned on Cumae's shore, having rashly dared the gods to a trumpeting contest? Texas 1, Bering.
Misenus.
Misenus is correct. Here is bonus 1 for the Texas team. Earlier in the poem, Misenus serves as a lookout when Aeneas's crews attack what islands where Callino and the other harpies live?
Strophides.
Yeah.
Final answer, Strophides.
Strophides is correct, and here is bonus 2. What companion of Aeneas, killed in book 12 of the Aeneid, was the father of Misenus?
Could you paste, please? What am I doing? Killed in book 12? I mean,
There's so many people killed though.
elder Trojans, can you think of, like, just in general?
I need an answer, please.
Acades? Acades, final answer?
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Here we're looking for Aeolus. So that is 15 points on toss up 14. I'm just going to pause for a second here. All right, I'm ready to resume. I'm going to clear one more time because it's cleared on yours, but not on mine. And this is toss-up 15. Here is toss-up 15 for any player on any team. Quid angloque significat rei? Texas 3, Marco.
Defendant?
Defendant is correct. Reis was the word. Here is bonus 1 for the Texas team. Quid angloque significat lacer?
Ooh, laceration, like cut up or mangled. Mangled is better. Yeah, I'll just go with that. Final answer, mangled.
Yes, mangled is correct. And here is bonus 2. Quid angloque significat eminus?
This is the opposite of communus. That's nice. So like, I think like from afar, communus is like hand in hand, like close together. Then, because cum, yeah, whatever. Final answer, from afar.
So here we have at a distance, aloof. It wouldn't surprise me if from afar were acceptable. Can we check on that definition? Other mods?
Sorry, what was the definition given? I was messaging about something else.
From afar for eminus. That is bonus 2 on toss of 15.
Okay, I'll have them look at.
Okay. I'm going to pause for just one more second. Okay. Again, probably cleared on yours, but not on mine. So one more clear line, and I believe we need to do our score check now.
How should we mark the response for the second bonus question?
Don't give points yet.
Just make a note from afar in the notes area for B2, and the protest team is looking it up. I will report back as soon as we know, and of course we'll resolve all of this before we do toss-up 20.
All right, then the score after 15 questions is Texas 120, North Carolina 50, Virginia 40.
Awesome job, everyone. Still 100 points left in the game. To see encouraging words in the chat too. And we'll move on to the rest of the round. One second. I'm just gonna clear. Okay, here is toss-up 16 for any player on any team. Responde aut Latine aut Anglicae. Qui dux exercitum Gothicum e Gallia. Texas 1, Baron.
Rennes.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Virginia 1, Owen.
Geneva.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. With no other buzzes, I'll repeat for the remaining team. Responde aut Latine aut Anglicae. Qui dux exercitum Gothicum e Gallia exegit, tum Gallam placidium in matrimonium duxit, et principatum cum honorio partivit. North Carolina 1, Katrina. I need an answer, please.
Okay. Attila.
I'm sorry, Attila is not correct. We were looking for Constantius III here. So a tough question, but still plenty more in the round, 3 more. So we will go on with 17. Here is toss-up 17 for any player on any team. Although most likely from 2 works on sauces and the preparation of dishes. Virginia 3, Nadish.
De re coquinaria.
De re coquinaria is correct. On sauces and the preparation of dishes, respectively, what work of Latin literature contains a corpus of cooking recipes and is commonly attributed to a man named Marcus Gavius. Here is bonus 1 for the Virginia team. Although the name of the author is thought to be simply Marcus Gavius, the work is actually attributed to a Marcus Gavius with what cognomen, which is thought to be derived from a famous gourmet at the end of the 2nd century AD.
Apicius, right?
Yep.
Sure.
Apicius final?
Apicius is correct, and here is bonus 2. How many books comprise the De Re Coquinaria?
I believe this is 10.
Sure.
I think.
Go for it.
10 final?
10 is correct. That is 20 points for the Virginia team on toss-up 17. Moving on to toss-up 18 for any player on any team. Which of the following nouns, if any, is not derived from the same Latin root as the others? Inquest, perk, query, quarrel. Texas 3, Marco.
Quarrel.
Quarrel is correct. Here is bonus 1 for the Texas team. From what Latin noun with what meaning do we derive Q?
Could you spell that? Oh, sorry. Oh no. We had this. I have a feeling because Q, the other Q. I think this is from Cauda because that makes sense. Tail. Final answer, Cauda tail.
Cauda tail is correct. Here is bonus 2. Finally, from what 2 Latin words with what meanings is rampart derived?
Okay. I know that ante is one of them. Could you paste the bonus? Thank you. Because of you guys got anything?
I mean, pars maybe, but
I don't have anything.
That would make sense.
unless like, is there a word for like fort or something that would make sense in this context?
I don't, because if it's ante, that wouldn't
I
necessarily.
need an
be
answer, please.
Final answer, ante meaning before and pars meaning part.
So close. So ante meaning before is correct, but it's paro parara, meaning to prepare. That's the other part. So that is 15 points on 18. Moving on to toss-up 19. Here is toss-up 19 for any player on any team. What body of water, near which a spring had formed after a thirsty man kicked a rock, was navigated after a tripod was dedicated to its half-fish god, a son of Poseidon, by Texas 1 Bering?
Lake Tritonus?
Lake Tritonus is correct, by the Argonauts. Here is bonus 1 for the Texas team. Who was this thirsty man with whom the Argonauts were actually quite familiar?
Heracles.
Okay.
All right, Heracles, final answer.
Heracles is correct, and here is bonus 2. According to Apollonius's Argonautica, what Libyan shepherd killed one of the Argonauts for trying to steal his flocks and was killed by the Argonauts in return?
Caphaurus?
Yeah.
Or
So-
Caphaelion, whichever one we're feeling. But
Well, Caphaurus kills 2 people.
yeah, it's definitely Caphaurus. We can go with that. All right, Caphaurus, final answer.
Caphaurus is correct. So that is 20 points on 19. And do we need to resolve any protests, or do we have news about protests?
There are a couple being checked right now. I may need to consult in just a second with you, so just stay tuned. I don't think it'll take long, but just give me a couple minutes here.
Okay, so we'll hang tight and wait on the other moderators to make some rulings on those protests.
Chris, I sent it to you in the chat because GroupMe is mangling it.
Got it. Thank you. I'm waiting on one more. I'm waiting on the from afar, and then I'll report back.
Okay, but Jenny did say that this one is acceptable, so we could go back to 12.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So on toss-up 12, the answer that was given by the first player to signal was Quam Kalerme Huk Wainire Debetis, and after some discussion, the team in the research room said that answer is correct. So since it wasn't accepted at the time, I think that team is entitled to 2 replacement boni.
We did not read the bonuses to anyone, so we can read the bonuses off the page to Texas for toss-up 12.
Okay, great. So scorekeeper on toss-up 12 will need to remove the points from whoever, or I guess nobody got it at that point. So Texas on 12 gets 10 points, and Aspen, if you'll go ahead and read the boni, then I should have hopefully the answer to the from afar thing while you're sorting that out.
Okay, so here are the boni on toss-up 12 for the Texas team. As a reminder, the toss-up was using an idiom, say in Latin, as soon as possible, y'all should come here. So here is bonus 1. Using a correlative phrase, say in Latin, the sooner y'all arrive, the better.
I don't. But correlative, like quam ... or?
Yeah, quam.
Oh, okay.
Let's go for it. Is that reasonable?
I've never seen this before, so I guess the sooner y'all, I guess that's present then. I'd Wayne. Okay. I'd Wayne it is, and then so quam.
I need an answer, please.
Do you have?
I have. If you give me the word for sooner, I can go for it.
I need you to start your answer.
Quam ad venitus priori quam melius.
I'm sorry, I don't think that's acceptable. So here we have quo citius ad venitus eo melius. So looking for that quo eo there. So no points on bonus 1, but try bonus 2. Using an impersonal verb, say in Latin in 2 sentences, I am sorry, y'all came much too late.
So me pinetet, and then Waynistis, molto.
Yeah,
molto tardius, I guess.
Tardi, right? Or tardii, or is it tard? Because it needs to be plural.
Well, two is a comparative, so.
Oh, nice.
So tardi or, but tardius for became. Yeah. So me pinetet Waynistis molto tardius. Yeah. Final answer. What's in chat?
That is correct. So that is for now 15 points on 12, because I don't believe bonus 1 is acceptable. I think we're still waiting on other things to be resolved. Okay, sorry about that. So what you said was what's in the chat is your final answer, and my eyes must have glazed over it because now that I look at it, it looks like more than a few words there are misspelled. So I don't think I can accept that. So I think that is going to be 10 points on toss-up 12 for the Texas team. Okay, and then we are going to accept from afar for eminence. So add 5 points to bonus 2 on toss-up 15. I'll give a second or two for our scorekeepers to work all of these things out. I hear it from the other moderators that is all the protests that we have. So I think we can read the score after 19.
Sorry, there was a question about the acceptability of 753 for the Roman numeral question, and that one has also been resolved that 753 is acceptable based on the source.
Okay, so the score stands, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. No further adjustments need to be made to the score. If that is correct, then the score after 19 questions is Texas 170, Virginia 60, North Carolina 50.
I just have a question for that. When you said 753 is acceptable, did you mean 753 is acceptable or 753 in Roman numerals is acceptable?
753.
750.
Okay.
Did I get that right, Miss Mastoni? And
yeah, so the question, someone had said it, if you're going by Vero, it should have been 754 in Roman numerals, but 753 in Roman numerals is fine, but it did have to be in Roman numerals. Sorry, I think in Roman numerals all the time, so.
Yes.
Sorry for the lack of clarity there.
So the score stands. So I think, are there any other questions before we move on? Because once we move on to toss-up 20, it's the point of no return for toss-ups 1 to 19. Okay. All right, so with that, we'll go on to 20. Here is toss-up 20 for any player on any team. You are meeting with a Latin-speaking architect about a new house. What specific part of the house is the architect discussing with you when she mentions imbricates? Texas 3, Marco.
The roof.
Yes, the roof is correct. Here are the boni for Texas. Bonus 1. The architect next mentions opus caementicium and opus quadratum. What specific part of the house is the architect discussing when she mentions these terms?
I
Yeah.
think this is just walls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beyond that, I don't like, unless it's like you can use it on the floor, but I think it's always a wall.
Yeah, just go with
Yeah.
it then.
Go for it, Christian.
Final answer, wall.
Yes, wall is correct. And here is bonus 2. The house is finished and it's finally time to move in. The movers come up to you and ask where to place the arca, which is filled with the money of the pater familias. Give the Latin name for the room in which the arca, which would traditionally be placed.
I don't know this.
Like,
we could say like cubiculo. I don't know.
Oblivium, Hadrium.
Oh yeah, that would make
My contribution is, I don't know. That's my guess.
like inside the doorway.
Oh, wait.
I need an answer, please.
What you got?
Yeah.
Need an answer.
Final answer, vestibulum.
I'm sorry, vestibulum is not correct. It was tablinum. So 15 points on 20, and we will read the final score.
Texas 185, Virginia 60, North Carolina 50.
All right, thank you so much, everyone, for playing. Congratulations to all the teams on a great game played. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you to the moderating team for everything.
Please. We are live.
Okay, so we are here for 2021 intermediate semifinals. I'll be the moderator. My name is Lisa Masoni and I'm from California, and I'll let the rest of the team introduce themselves.
Hi, this is Chris Sloan from Tennessee, and I'll be handling any protests or challenges that come up during the round.
Hi, my name is Aspen Lombardo. I'm also in Tennessee. I will just be helping Miss Masoni out this round.
My name is Sarah Cowett. I'm coming to you from Massachusetts, and I'll be doing the timekeeping.
Hi, my name's Gwen Jacobson. I'm from Virginia, and I will be announcing the scores.
I'm David Fott from Nevada, a scorekeeper.
Keep checking the SCED app for upcoming sessions. Don't forget that many colloquia are pre-recorded and you can listen to them at any time. By participating in this session, you are agreeing to abide by the NJCL Code of Conduct and the guidelines, which I will go over. Do not record any audio or video without express permission. The moderator and the tech assistant have the authority to remind participants of the guidelines and to remove a participant from Zoom for not following the guidelines or the NJCL Code of Conduct. For semifinals, players, your cameras must be on for the duration of the round. So I think, all right, we've got everyone on now. Players, is there anyone who has not yet had a chance to fill in that Google form? You're all good? Okay. Players, remember to wait until you are recognized in order to answer a toss-up, even if you appear first on your own screen. The order on your own screen can occasionally differ from that, so we'll go by my screen. For those audience members in the Zoom room, please be quiet for the duration of the match with cameras off. At the score checks at 5, 10, and 15, feel free to clap using Zoom reactions or type encouraging words in the chat. At 19, we ask for only Zoom clapping reactions, and at the end of the round, you are welcome to turn your cameras on. I'm going to go ahead and read the Aurelia passage for you so you can get a sense of how I pronounce Latin. Aurelia, cui urbs placebat, erat in Aegypto, cum familia sua ingenti, et equo suo. Tredecem ludos magnos Iois, in amphitheatro Alexandriae spectavant. Tandem hic equus iratus domum recurrere coipit. Players, do you have any questions for me regarding pronunciation or that kind of thing?
Is the speed at which you read the Aurelia passage an accurate representation at how quickly you will be reading toss-ups and bonuses during the round?
Probably not. I'm going to try to be slower for questions during the round. Any other questions? Players, please refrain from doing anything that might be construed as consultation, including gestures and any verbal or electronic communication. You can communicate with your teammates by voice in Zoom or by Zoom chat during bonuses. There should be no exclamations about consultation or other rules or procedures during a question in progress. Players, if you have a question during a toss-up, please use your voice to ask me that question before you buzz in. Moderators have discretion to make rulings during the rounds. During semifinals, we work with a adjudication team, so there will be people in the background looking things up. If there is an issue, please direct it to the Certamen chair. Please be polite and respectful of our judgment. And as I said earlier, all protests for this match must be lodged before question 20. Team captains, let's see. I see New Hampshire 1, Wisconsin 1, and Zoom is hiding. DC, do you guys have a captain?
Yeah, it's I'm DC1.
Okay, thank you. If it's the very end of your name, it's hidden from me, so that's okay. It's all the ones. Consistency helps tired brains. When you're discussing a bonus, whoever says final answer, what they said will be accepted. Once time is called, the next thing said by the team will be considered the final answer. All right, do you have any other questions for me before we get started?
So protesting or challenging a question is something we would message the protest mod about. It's not something we would, put our hand up or unmute and talk about in the middle of the round. Right?
So players can ask me directly, but I would not, if you miss a toss-up and it goes to someone else, wait until we've kind of gone through the toss-up. And coaches can send messages to Chris Sloan. Have we gotten, we do have the go-ahead, so we can start. Excellent.
Lisa, do you want time in the chat or out loud?
Out loud, please.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions? Scorekeepers are set, moderators are set, players are set. All right, let's do the practice question. I will read one practice question for no points. This question does not necessarily reflect the difficulty of questions found in this tournament. Toss-up 0. The vague terms Asia and Asia Minor notwithstanding, what is now modern-day Turkey was never in ancient times thought of as a single region. Name 4 ancient regions which lay wholly or partially in modern-day Turkey. Wisconsin 1.
Cappadocia, Dacia, Parthia, and Pannonia.
No, I'm sorry. The vague terms Asia and Asia Minor notwithstanding, what is now modern-day Turkey was never in ancient times thought of as a single region. Name 4 ancient regions which lay wholly or partially in modern-day Turkey. New Hampshire 1.
Cappadocia, Bithynia, Anatolia, and Armenia.
Sorry, can you repeat the 2nd and 4th for me?
Bithynia,
or if it's easier,
I believe I said. Can I just repeat all 4, I guess?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I said Anatolia, Cappadocia, Bithynia, and Armenia.
Yes, all 4 of those work. Your first bonus, name 4 more.
I don't have 4 more. I I think what else is there? There's Lydia, right? That's on the coast. Does Pergamum count as Turkey?
20 seconds.
Pergamum,
Answer, please.
Lydia and Pergamum. Final answer.
Lydia and Pergamum are correct, although not 4, and your second bonus is name 4 more.
Notwithstanding the fact that that's an absolutely brutal, toss of 0, I think we can go with no answer on that one.
All right, so the possible answers were Aeolus, Anatolia, Armenia, Bithynia, Cappadocia, Caria, Cilicia, Commagene, Galatia, Ionia, Lycaonia, Lycia, Lydia, Mesopotamia, Mysia, Pamphylia, Pergamum, Phrygia, Pisidia, Pontus, Sophene, Syria, Teuthrania, Thracia, Troas, and Troia. This 50 years of Certamen throwback question came from the 1981 upper level final round of NJCL Certamen, and we do agree that it's kind of on the brutal side. All right, so let us proceed to toss up number 1. Is there, okay, oh, thank you, here we go. Toss up number 1. Of the words gemitus, fossa, sica, polvis, and turris, which is best described in the following sentence? Cum lapis deletur, New Hampshire 1.
Polvis.
Polvis is correct. The full sentence was cum lapis deletur hoc creatur. First bonus for New Hampshire. From the list in the toss-up, gemitus, fossa, sica, polvis, and turris, which is best described in the following sentence? Saipe leander huc natavit ubi hero habitavit.
This is where Hera lived. So it would be a tower? I'm not sure about the words.
Do you mind pasting? Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yes,
Yeah,
it would be
there's
a tower. Yeah, it would be a tower, but which one of those is it?
So is that?
If it's a tower, I think tourist.
So is that tourist then, like a turret?
Yeah, I think it's.
Yeah, I think for sure.
All right, tourist. Final answer.
Turris is correct. Your second bonus from the list in the toss-up, gemitus, fossa, sica, polvis, and turris, which is best described in the following sentence? Viro vulnerato hunc sonitum fecit.
So this noise, that's gemitus, right? That's like a groan.
Yeah, go with that. Makes sense.
Okay, gemitus. Final answer.
Gemitus is correct. That was 20 points for New Hampshire on toss-up 1. Toss-up 2. Who transformed a crown into the constellation Corona Borealis, changed sets of disbelievers into bats and dolphins? New Hampshire 4.
Dionysus.
Yes, the full question was change sets of disbelievers into bats and dolphins and made vines out of nothing to produce wine, and Dionysus works. First bonus for New Hampshire. In honor of what woman did Dionysus transform a crown into the constellation Corona Borealis?
Ariadne. Yeah, final answer, Ariadne.
Ariadne is correct. Your second bonus. What Orchomenian king's daughters rejected the worship of Dionysus, which prompted the god to transform them into bats?
This is Minyas. Yeah. Okay, cool. Minyas, final answer?
Minyas is correct. That was 20 points for New Hampshire on toss-up 2. Toss-up 3. What word, the present subjunctive form of a Latin verb, can be used in English to warn someone about a potential? New Hampshire 1.
So, caveat?
That is correct. Can be used in English to warn someone about a potential problem, such as buying questionable goods or avoiding fierce guard dogs. Caveat works. First bonus for New Hampshire. What word, also the present subjunctive form of a Latin verb, can be used to tell an editor to ignore an alteration proposed by another?
Any ideas? I actually have
20 seconds.
nothing.
Answer, please.
Let's go with ibidem. Fine.
No, the answer is stet. Your second bonus, what phrase containing a present subjunctive form of a Latin verb indicates that someone accused of a crime ought to be brought before a court to prevent unlawful detention?
Habeas corpus, right, Holden?
Yep.
Are we good with that, Sophia?
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, habeas corpus, final.
Habeas corpus is correct. That's 15 points on toss-up 3 for New Hampshire. Toss-up 4. What fortress in the Middle Danube? Wisconsin 1. Answer, please.
Ctesiphon.
No. What fortress in the Middle Danube, initially established as a base during the time of Augustus and later serving as the capital of Pannonia Superior, most famously hosted a conference to ease the rising tensions of the Second Tetrarchy in 308 AD? New Hampshire 1.
Vienna.
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
Vienna.
No. DC 3.
Windavona.
No, the answer is Carnuntum. So no points on toss-up 4. Toss-up 5. Translate the following sentence into English. Numquam nostri juris jurandi obliviscamur. Translate the following sentence into English. Numquam nostri juris jurandi obliviscamur. Wisconsin 1.
We should never forget to defend our rights.
No. New Hampshire 1.
Let us never forget our pledges.
DC 3.
Let us never forget to defend our law.
Okay. Give me a second to consult with the other moderators. All right, we are going to say that none of those were a correct answer. Let us never forget our oath, singular, is what we were looking for. So for each one offered, there was something that would not allow us to accept it. So we will not assign points on question 5, and let us go ahead and do a score check at this point.
Right. At the 5 question mark, we have New Hampshire with 55 points, Wisconsin yet to score, and DC yet to score.
All right. Good job, everybody. Let us keep going with toss-up number 6. Toss-up 6. As Daedalus consigns Icarus to the grave in Ovid's Metamorphoses, a bird that is the transformed version of what youth? Wisconsin one.
Perdix.
Perdix is correct. A transformed version of what youth cackles vengefully beside him because his uncle Daedalus once jealously threw him off the Acropolis. Perdix is correct. Wisconsin, your first bonus. According to Ovid, what deity changed Perdix into a partridge when he was thrown off the Acropolis?
I usually do know.
God, oh my gosh. And is it Athena? Do you know this one?
I can't recall.
I can't remember. Gosh. Athena
20 seconds.
Answer, please.
I defer to Ayushi.
Or Athena, final answer.
I'm sorry, but this is according to Ovid, so Minerva is the correct answer. Your second bonus, according to Ovid, what tool did Perdix invent, taking inspiration from a fish's spine?
He from the fish's spine.
This is saw, right?
Yeah. This is the saw.
Okay, saw, final answer.
Saw is correct. 15 points for Wisconsin on toss-up 6. Toss-up number 7. While you maneuver your way through this Certamen round, we hope you are learning a plethora of things. What 2 Latin nouns? New Hampshire one.
Manus meaning hand and opus meaning work.
That is correct. The question was what 2 Latin nouns are at the root of maneuver? Manus and opus. First bonus for New Hampshire. You may consider the occasional question a nuisance as it tests you on very obscure knowledge. From what Latin verb with what meaning do we derive nuisance?
I think that's from Nakeo, right?
Yes, this is Nakeo.
Nakeo.
So with what meaning Nakeo, to like injure? Sarah? Okay.
Yep.
Nakeo meaning injure, final?
That is correct. Your second bonus. Sometimes you will get an ingenious buzz that no one thought anyone could pull off. From what Latin verb with what meaning do we derive the English word ingenious?
Genus, maybe, like meaning kind.
Latin verb?
Oh, that's true.
I mean, Agenius is like a protector of young boys, but that's not a verb either.
20 seconds.
Answer, please.
Genus, final.
We were looking for the verb gigno, to beget, give birth, bear, produce, or cause. So that was 15 points for New Hampshire on toss-up 7. Toss-up 8. Give the Latin term for the objects that could be marked with the numbers 1, 3, New Hampshire 1.
Tali.
Tali is correct. The objects that could be marked with the numbers 1, 3, 4, and 6 on their 4 unique sides for use in Roman games of chance. And Tali is the answer. New Hampshire, your first bonus. What was the name of the throw generally considered the best in a game of Tali?
Venus, right?
Yep, Venus.
Yeah, Venus, final.
Venus is correct. Your second bonus. What configuration of 4 Tali comprised a Venus throw?
Or different.
Sorry?
Well, just 4 different numbers. It doesn't matter. Just the 4 that are different, right? All different.
Is there a specific? Is it just all different, or is there a specific 4 that it has to be?
And there's only 4 sides, so.
Oh, that's fair. Okay. Yeah. So, but the phrasing is okay. All different numbers. Final.
All different numbers is correct. 20 points on New Hampshire, to New Hampshire on toss-up 8. All right, toss-up number 9. This question is based on a visual. So we will screen share the visual. Okay. Consider the 3 memes. I am going to tell a story in Latin. When you feel that you recognize which meme would best fit the tale, buzz in, wait to be recognized, and then give the number of the correct meme. Erat mihi dies natalis et amici, Wisconsin 1. I'm sorry, can you say that again?
2.
2 is not correct. DC 1.
3.
3 is correct. The story went, erat mihi dies natalis et amici dixerunt nos pugnam gladiatorum videre. Cum amici mei pugnas inter homines bestiasque spectare velant, ego tamen gladiatores ipsos spectare volo. And number 3 was the answer. First bonus for DC. In meme number 3, which of these impersonal verbs best describes Drake in panel A? Placet, oportet, piget, delectat, uat.
Elise?
Okay, so it's not pocket. And then I have no idea from there.
I don't, yeah. I guess we can just pick one.
Okay, so I don't know, piget.
Are you? Oh, sure.
Do you know what it means or have
No.
an idea?
20 seconds.
No idea.
Answer,
Piget.
please.
Final answer.
Piget is correct.
Okay.
Bonus 2. Now give the number of the meme described in this story. Multis ab hinc annis, hostes ad arcem apropinqua verunt. Per teriti a sono ansere sacri cacina verunt, ut custodem conquitarent. Custos autem annibalibus risit et dixit, non opus est curae, sorry.
So many years ago, enemies approached the ark, scared of the sound. Something that they guarded.
20 seconds.
Answer,
Sophie,
please.
any idea?
2. Final answer.
No, the answer for this is 1. So that was 15 points on toss-up 9 for DC. All right, toss-up number 10. In response to what man's words do all the Achaeans shout, respect the priest and take the splendid, New Hampshire 1?
Crises.
Crises is correct. Respect the priest and take the splendid ransom when he begs Agamemnon to return his daughter in Book 1 of the Iliad. Crises is correct. First bonus for New Hampshire. What deity, of whom Chryses was a priest, sent a plague to force Agamemnon to give up Chryses?
That's Apollo, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Okay. Apollo, final answer.
Apollo is correct. Your second bonus. What man took command of the ship that returned Chryseis to her father?
Is this Odysseus or Achilles?
I think it's Odysseus, because Achilles stayed by in Crete, if that is, or something. Yeah. Odysseus. Yeah.
Okay. Odysseus, final.
Odysseus is correct. 20 points for New Hampshire on toss-up 10. And let us have another score check.
All right. At the halfway point, we have New Hampshire with 110 points. Wisconsin with 15 points, and DC also with 15.
All right. Good work, everybody. Let us proceed with number 11. Toss-up 11. Listen carefully to the following passage, which I will read twice, then answer the question that follows in English. Quaedam puella sola legens libellum in litere sedebat. Subito quidam adolescens apparuit post eam, et stupefacta est. Puella se vertit ut conspiceret adolescentem. Tam vehemens se vertit ut pelleret nasum eus capite suo. Sic nasum fregit. Sanguis adolescentis denaribus effluit, et adolescens ipse decedit sanguinem horrescens. Multo sanguine fluente, puella attonita, ei dedit pallam. Deinde, ipsa perterita, celeriter discessit. Repeating. Quaedam puella sola legens, libellum in litere sedebat. Subito quidam adolescens apparuit post eam, et stupefacta est. Puella se vertit ut conspiceret adolescentem. Tam vehemens se vertit ut pelleret nasum eus capite suo. Sic nasum fregit. Sanguis adolescentis denaribus effluit, et adolescens ipse decedit sanguinem horrescens. Multo sanguine fluente, puella attonita ei dedit pallam. Deinde ipsa perterita celeriter discessit. The question: in order to better see the boy, what did New Hampshire win?
She turned around.
Yes. What did the girl do? She turned around. First bonus for New Hampshire. Responde latine. Quomodo puella fregit nasum adolescentis?
So it's just how the nose was broken, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Burn.
How did she like polarize that?
Forcefully?
So in Latin,
20 seconds.
This one is 30. Sorry.
30 seconds.
I think
answer, please.
Puella say Puella tam vehemens se vertit ut nasum adolescentis pelleret.
Yes, that works. Your second bonus, responde latine, pala data quid accedit.
So he fled, like the last sentence?
That sentence.
Deinde ipsa per.
Yeah, just cancel.
Puella clariter discussit, is that it?
I think that should be it.
Okay. Puella periterita celeriter discussit. Fun.
That is correct. So that was 20 points for New Hampshire on toss-up 11. Toss-up 12. What man's name perhaps means torn apart by horses, reflecting his death when Poseidon, Wisconsin won? Answer, please.
Rhesus.
Rhesus is not correct. What man's name perhaps means torn apart by horses, reflecting his death when Poseidon sent a bull to scare his horses because Theseus cursed New Hampshire for?
Hippolytus?
I'm sorry, can you say it again?
Hippolytus?
Hippolytus is correct. Theseus cursed him for supposedly raping Phaedra. Hippolytus is the correct answer. First bonus for New Hampshire. What queen was the mother of Hippolytus?
Hippolyta. Yes, Hippolyta, final answer.
Hippolyta is correct, or Antiope. Your second bonus. Girls at what city, where Theseus's maternal grandfather ruled, dedicated a lock of their hair to Hippolytus when they married?
This is maternal. Wait, okay. This is. Dang, I forgot the place. It's like where Aether is from.
20 seconds.
Answer, please.
Troezen, final answer.
Troezen is correct. And so
Good
that
call.
was 20 points on toss-up 12 for New Hampshire. Toss-up 13. What Roman law, a conservative backlash against the emergence of young professional politicians in Rome, slowed New Hampshire won?
The Lex Willia Annalis.
That's correct. Slowed the pace of the cursus honorum by fixing minimum ages for curule magistracies in 180 BC, Lex Willia Annalis. First bonus for New Hampshire. Another law of long-lasting significance was passed in 139 BC by the tribune Aulus Gabinus. What did it enact?
So this is the Lex Gabinia, right? Which was the was it the secret ballot? I think.
Yeah, I think it's the voting one.
Well, yeah, it is one of the tabularia laws. I think we go secret ballot.
Yeah, works for me.
Okay. It introduced secret balloting, final answer.
That is correct. Your second bonus, 2 other laws were enacted in the 2nd century to provide for secret balloting in law courts in 137 and 107 BC. Name either of these laws.
So I think Lex Cassia, right? Which was, I think, juries.
Yeah, I think that works.
But I don't really know how that allows for secret balloting.
20 seconds.
Answer, please.
Lex Cassia, final.
Lex Cassia is correct. 20 points for New Hampshire on toss-up 13. Toss-up 14. Chasseur, cater, prince, emancipate, and conceivable are Wisconsin one?
Papio to take.
That's correct. Are all derived from what Latin verb with what meaning? Capio, to take, is correct. First bonus for Wisconsin. What derivative of the Latin verb orego means a song or hymn of grief?
Do you guys know any words that mean like?
Requiem.
All right, go for it. I deferred on Vesha.
Requiem, final answer.
No, the answer is dirge. And your second bonus, what derivative of the Latin verb frango means a large fish-eating hawk?
Wait. Is this like an osprey? I think that's from Frongo. Yeah. I don't know if that's, I think it's a hawk.
I think
Maybe.
I may have heard that, sure.
Okay, osprey, final answer.
Osprey is correct. 15 points on toss-up, 14 for Wisconsin. Toss-up 15. Nestled at the foot of the Viminal Hill, which forum was Wisconsin won?
The Forum Boarium.
No, New Hampshire won.
The Forum of Augustus.
Forum of Augustus is correct. Nestled at the foot of the Viminal Hill, which forum was lined with parallel porticos filled with statues of Republican heroes and relatives of its patron, and featured a large temple dedicated to Mars Ultor. The Forum of Augustus is correct. First bonus for New Hampshire. The temple of Mars Ultor faced what other forum constructed earlier in the vicinity of the Senate House and the Mamertine prison?
This could be, it's not Trajan's Forum. It could be Caesar's, I suppose.
Yeah, it seems like, for some reason, I feel like that's the right answer. I don't know why.
20 seconds.
Okay, the Forum of
Answer,
Caesar.
please.
Final.
I'm sorry, say it one more time.
Forum of Caesar.
That's correct. Your second bonus, to what deity did Caesar dedicate the central temple in his forum, delivering on his vow at the Battle of Pharsalus?
So Venus Geratrix, right? His ancestor and whatnot. Okay,
Go ahead.
Venus Geratrix, final.
That is correct. 20 points on toss-up 15 for New Hampshire, and it's time for us to do another score check.
Alrighty, going into the final quarter of the round, we have New Hampshire with 190 points, Wisconsin with 30 points, and DC with 15 points.
All right. Give me 1 second to plug my computer in, because it would be bad if it died. All right, let us go on to the final quarter of the semifinal round. Toss-up number 16. Make the phrase eadem irata multitudo genitive Wisconsin one.
A arundem iratarum multitudinum.
Can you spell your second word for me? Okay. Yes, that's correct. So first bonus for Wisconsin. Make the phrase quisque alta turis accusative singular.
Okay, so this would be like altitude. So accusative singular. So this would be like what? Cool. How does quisque decline? It would just be like quenque.
20 seconds.
Okay. Oh, okay. Quamque altam turum. Final answer.
No, it's quemque altum turum. Your second bonus, make the phrase alter malus exercitus dative singular.
This would just be like what? Alti mal malo exercitui. Does that sound right?
20 seconds.
Alti malo exercitui. Final.
It would be ultri malo exercitui. So that was 10 points for Wisconsin on toss-up 16. Toss-up 17. Toss-up 17. To what class of verbs do all of the following belong? Quaso, Wisconsin 1.
Meditatives.
No. To what class of verbs do all of the following belong? Quaso, iacto, canto, dormito. DC 3.
Third, I have.
No. New Hampshire 1.
Inceptive verbs?
No, they are iteratives, intensives, or frequentatives. So no points on toss-up 17. Toss-up 18. Responde aut Latine aut Anglicae. Qui dux Romanus superavit Macedam. New Hampshire 1.
Flavius Silva.
Flavius Silva is correct. First bonus for New Hampshire. Responde aut Latine aut Anglicae. Quot feminae et liberi Judaei superfuerunt Macedai.
So these were, I think it was 5 women and 2 children, or perhaps 2 women and 5 children. I'm not entirely sure. It's like those they found left over after they all committed suicide.
You could
Oh
just
gosh, I think it's
20 seconds.
and 5
2
children.
women.
Answer, please.
2 women, 5 children. Final.
That is correct. Your second bonus. Responde aut Latine aut Anglicae. Cui arcus extructus est super forum Romanum ad Hierosolima vastat branda.
So like chess.
To whom was an ark constructed and celebrated hero psalm? Does anybody know what that is? Hero
20 seconds.
psalm?
Answer, please.
Let's go Titus. Final.
I believe that is correct. I'm sorry. Let me just give me 1 second. Yes, so that is Titus is correct. Sorry, the answer key was a little confusing to me. So that would be 20 points on toss-up 18 to, was that New Hampshire? Okay. All right, we are ready for toss-up 19. Toss-up 19, complete the following analogy. Sorry, I will try that. I will start that again. Complete the following analogy. Yakio is to yake, as fakio is to New Hampshire 1.
Fuck.
Falk is correct. Bonus 1 for New Hampshire. Complete the following analogy. Yakio is to Yaktum as Nosko is to.
So is it Novi Notum? So notice our own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Notum final.
Notum is correct. Your second bonus. Complete the following analogy. Yakio is to Yakios as Yuo is to.
You are.
Yeah, so you worry, so you waste.
Yeah.
Yep.
You waste final.
UACE is correct. 20 points on toss-up 19, and let us pause to see if there is anything that we need to work on. Chris Aspen.
At this point, all of the issues that have been raised with me have been resolved.
Okay.
With no changes in the score that's been reported.
Okay. Players, coaches, all good? Okay, let us have a score check at 19 then.
Alrighty, going into the final question, we have New Hampshire with 230 points, Wisconsin with 40 points, and DC with 15.
All right, good work, everybody. Let's do this last question. Toss-up 20. What occupation in mythology is shared by Ancaeus, Tiphys, and Palinurus? Wisconsin 1.
A helmsman.
Helmsman is correct. The question continued, Palinurus is the Trojan dude who falls overboard from Aeneas' ship in Book 5 of the Aeneid. And we would have taken helmsman, steersman, or pilot. First bonus for Wisconsin. In the Aeneid, what god caused Palinurus to fall overboard at Neptune's request?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I've seen this before, but
It's so at Neptune's request, meaning I don't know, just say Zeus or Jupiter.
all
In
right.
seconds.
Jupiter, final answer.
No, it's Somnus. And your second bonus, Tiphys died among the Mariandyni, just like which Argonaut whom a boar killed?
Idmon, right?
Yeah.
Idmon, final answer.
Idmon is correct. 15 points for Wisconsin on toss-up 20. And let us have a final score check.
At the end of the semifinal round, we have New Hampshire with 230 points, Wisconsin with 55 points, and DC with 15 points. Good job, everybody.
Congratulations, everyone. You are all to be commended for your hard work and studying and dedication and making it to semifinals at nationals. I want to thank the players for a good round and our audience members for joining us today. And I also want to thank our behind the scenes staff and convention organizers. All right. We did it, semifinals. Great job, everybody.
Thank you for moderating.
Yeah,
You're
thanks
welcome.
for reading.
Microphone. Coaches, you may send a private message to Andrew, who has changed his tag to protest mod to reflect his status as the protest mod. And speaking of Andrew, let's introduce our moderating and support staff. I am Colby. I'm from Houston, currently in Houston, and I'll be reading the round today.
I'm Andrew. I'm in San Antonio, and I'll be taking your protests via private chat.
I'm Lisa Massoni. I'm from California, and I am the backup moderator, so I'll be pasting things.
I'm David Fott from Nevada, a scorekeeper.
Gwen Jacobson from Virginia. I am the other scorekeeper.
I'm Sarah Cowett. I'm from Massachusetts, and I am the timekeeper.
All right. Viewers, you are watching the NJCL 2021 Novice Certamen Semifinals. Keep checking the Sched app for upcoming sessions. Don't forget that many colloquia are pre-recorded and you can listen to them at any time. By participating in this session, you are agreeing to abide by the NJCL Code of Conduct and the guidelines which I will go over. Do not record any audio or video without express permission. The moderator and the tech assistant have the authority to remind participants of the guidelines and to remove a participant from Zoom for not following the guidelines or the NJCL Code of Conduct. Let me just shift my windows around real fast so I'm not constantly turned to the side. And I can get all my instructions. Let's see. All right, cool. Players, as you've already done, great job. Please keep your cameras on for the duration of the round. You cannot play without it on, no exceptions. All players, please remember to wait until you are recognized in order to answer a toss-up, even if you appear first on your screen. The order on your screen will be different from the order on my screen, or it might be. And that order on my screen is what we're going to go with for the round. So it's just how it's got to be. I'm working on my chat window real fast. Sorry, y'all. Thank you for your patience. All right, Zoom audience. Please be quiet for the duration of the match with your camera turned off. At the score checks, 5, 10, 15, you are free to clap using the Zoom reactions. You may type encouraging words in the chat at those score breaks. When scores are read at 19, however, only Zoom clap and reactions can be used so we can keep progressing through the round. Audience members in Zoom may turn on their cameras and microphones at the end of the round. To reiterate, something important to know about semifinal rounds is that all challenges from questions 1 through 19 must be resolved before we can go on to question 20. There is not the customary 15-minute period after the round is completed to issue challenges and protests. So if you have an issue with what happened in the round, you believe your team deserves more points, or some issue procedurally occurred, or with a question, please message Andrew, our protest mod, and he will work on that for you. He is also in contact with a team of moderators helping us as research staff for semifinals, who will make sure that your protest is resolved fairly. Thank you for pasting the Aurelia passage, Lisa. I will now read the Aurelia passage so you know what it sounds like when I read Latin. And it's in the chat for you to follow along. Aurelia, qui urbs placebat, erat in Aegypto cum familia sua ingenti, et equo suo. Tredicem ludos magnos Iovis in amphitheatro Alexandriae spectabant. Tandem, hic equus iratus, domum recurrere coipit. Ehu. All right. Players, please do not do anything that may be construed as consultation, including gestures and any verbal or electronic communication with the other players, coaches, or audience members. You may not communicate with the other players in any way other than by voice in Zoom or Zoom chat. Again, competitive integrity is very important, so please do not violate it. If it is violated or you think it has been, coaches, players, and audience members, please keep in mind that there should be no exclamations about consultation or other rules or procedural violations during a question in progress. If players have a question during a toss-up, you should raise your hand or use your voice to ask the question. So again, if you have an issue with the round or anything that happens, please send it to Andrew via private message. Players, if you'd like me to repeat something that you don't think I'm going to, like a specific word, or to spell a word from a toss-up, do not buzz in to get my attention, because then I will have to ask you for an answer, and that will be your team's only buzz. You should instead just unmute and talk. It's okay if you interrupt me, as long as you're not, doing it for a silly reason. As long as you were legitimately asking me to repeat something or some important question about the toss-up, I will answer it, and you will retain your team's right to buzz in and answer the question. So don't buzz to get my attention unless you want to answer the question. All right. Coaches, players, and audience members, please keep in mind the moderators have discretion to make rulings during the rounds. If there's an issue, please direct it to the Certamen chair, and please be polite and respectful of our judgment as moderators. The protest thing, again, all protests before toss-up 19, or before toss-up 20 is read, and after the match is completed, we will not accept any protests. So really important that you get them in before the deadline, which is the end of the round. The captain of each team looks like Ohio is Aaron. Wisconsin is, I really overestimated my reading speed here. Well, Georgia's William. Wisconsin is Sanjit. There it is, right in the middle. Cool. So captains, I will be looking to you during bonuses for your answer. But again, whoever says final answer will be the person answering. So don't idly say final answer. And once time is called on a bonus, the next thing said by the team will be the final answer, even if you don't indicate that it is. And I'll try and be very clear when Sarah, my timekeeper, says time, I will say, I need your answer. I'll prompt you pretty clearly. Do any of the players or any of the audience members have a question before we start the round?
Colby, you want me to say time out loud or in the chat?
Out loud would be great. Thank you.
Gotcha.
And I guess on the longer ones, if you want to just say it at 30 seconds as well for the ones that you'll be able to tell, I'm sure. Just checking the chat to make sure we have the go ahead. We do have the go ahead. So just to verify, we are reading Novice Semifinals. Cool. And, let's all have some fun. Take a deep breath. I hope you all do well during the round, and every team gets a lot of questions. Here we go with our practice toss-up. This particular question came from 1976, the semifinal round of the NJCL Certamen tournament. Toss-up 0 for any team. What distinguishes the first person plural present indicative of the verb weneo from its first person plural perfect in Georgia 4 William? Need your answer.
No answer.
Wisconsin 2 Sanjit.
The perfect form has a maker on the E.
That is correct. Yeah, it's venemus and venemus. So bonus 1 on toss-up 0 to Wisconsin. What is the perfect active indicative of respondere?
I'm not sure. Do you guys know?
I
think it's respondy.
Respondy? Okay.
Respondy, okay.
Oh, wait, you said perfect active infinitive?
Oh, did I say indicative? I'm sorry, perfect active infinitive. Apparently I said the wrong thing in my co-mod. But the right thing's in the chat.
Oh.
Should I just go with respondy?
20 seconds.
Respondy.
Okay, respondy, final answer.
I'm sorry, it was respondisse. My apologies if I did say the wrong thing. I recommend reading it in the chat, which will always be pasted there on Boney. But I'll endeavor to read the right words. So respondisse is what I was looking for. Bonus 2, what is the perfect infinitive of audere?
What a third?
Is it maybe audere?
That has to be second, right?
Yeah, I think that's second. It's audio.
And it has to be probably the same thing as respondere.
Something said, what's the third principal part?
20 seconds.
I need your answer.
It doesn't matter.
Audace, final answer.
I'm sorry, it's ausus esse. So no points awarded on toss-up 0 because there were never any to begin with. And let's get on to the real toss-ups. Toss-up 1 for any team. Who was the father of Silvius by Ohio 1 Aaron? Need your answer?
No answer.
Okay. Georgia 2 Jesse?
Faunus.
I'm sorry, Faunus is not correct. I'll repeat for Team Wisconsin. Toss-up 1. Who was the father of Silvius by the princess Lavinia, the son of Venus and the Trojan prince Anchises, and the one-time Wisconsin 1 Rohan?
Aeneas.
Aeneas is correct, and the one-time lover of the Carthaginian queen Dido. Bonus 1 for Wisconsin. Name Aeneas' son by his first wife, Creusa.
Ascanius or Iulus?
Ascanius.
We'll just go with Ascanius. Ascanius, final answer.
Ascanius is correct. And bonus 2, what son of Jupiter Ammon had wanted to marry Dido, although she preferred Aeneas?
Sorry, do you know?
No.
I've heard it before.
It's not Turnus. It's not Turnus.
Could be? No, can't.
If you don't have anything against Turnus.
Or should we guess Pygmalion?
Sure,
whatever-
yeah. I
whatever
know,
you
even though
think.
that's her brother, but
Yeah, okay, wait.
it's like that sometimes.
It'd be interesting.
20 seconds.
I need
Okay,
your answer.
Pygmalion, final answer.
No, I think you knew that was a different character. I was looking for Iarbas. But 15 points for Wisconsin on toss-up 1. Toss-up 2 for any team. What Roman general who had served as military tribune under Marcellus in 208 BC during the Second Punic War became consul before his 30th birthday and 2 years later at the Isthmian Games? Georgia 4, William.
Flamininus.
Flamininus is correct. Proclaimed the freedom of Greece after he had defeated Macedon and forced them to evacuate Greece. Flamininus. Bonus 1 for Georgia. What Macedonian king had Flamininus defeated?
I'm really sure this is Philip the Fifth. Does that sound right for you guys?
Yeah, sure.
Final answer, Philip the Fifth.
That's correct. And bonus 2, name one of the 3 fetters of Greece that Philip had refused to give up before his defeat by Flamininus.
Oh, I forgot this. It wasn't Carrion Scullard. Do you guys know? It's like
Come on, William. Search your brain.
Just guess something.
I'll just guess Locris because I know that's where they met. Final answer, Locris.
I'm sorry, I was looking for Demetrios, Chalcis, or Acrocorinth. But 15 points for Georgia on toss-up 2. Let's try toss-up 3 for any team. Toss-up 3. Complete the following well-known Latin phrase. Ars longa, Wisconsin 1, Rohan.
Vita brevis.
Vita brevis is correct, yes. Bonus 1 for Wisconsin. What is the Latin motto of MGM?
Wait.
We know.
I have no idea. Wait. You guys know this. You guys know this.
Oh, yeah, we saw this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's only one word.
Okay. Lexi, do you know?
No.
No,
Really?
Leslie got it when
Yeah.
It was like reversed.
Yeah, it was
Wait, Sanji, didn't you say you saw it in like
Yeah,
a
it was
Just
Excelsior.
guess.
That's me.
I need your answer.
Defer to Rohit.
I defer to Rohit.
Excelsior final answer.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. You've actually probably all seen it. It's on the gold seal with the roaring lion. It says Ars Gratia Artis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, try this bonus. Bonus 2. What does the abbreviation MA stand for in Latin?
Modus operandi. No, that's MO. That's MO.
Demo.
MA.
No, not alma mater. That's AM. Okay.
I don't have no idea.
I don't know.
Leslie, do you know?
No, sorry.
Okay.
I don't know.
Trying to just guess something.
Okay. Alma mater. Final answer.
I'm sorry, I was looking for Magister Artium, because this is like when you get a master in the arts. But anyway, 10 points for Wisconsin on toss-up 3. Let's try toss-up 4 for any team. Toss-up 4. Responde Latine. In lingua Anglica, quod literae sunt? Georgia 1, Will.
Weekend 6.
Wiginti sex is correct, yes. Bonus 1 for Georgia. Responde Latine. Quot pedes sunt quatuor equis?
Say the king, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Say the king. Final answer.
Sedekim is correct. And bonus 2. Responde aut Latine aut Anglicae. Quot polices vobis sunt?
What's case?
It's a thumb.
Oh.
But I'm thinking,
Yes.
is it all of us combined, or is it like to each one of us?
Well, vobis is plural, so.
Yeah, so that's what I would think.
Maybe like
How many people are on that team?
4. And I don't
So
think any
eight,
single
right?
comes. Yeah.
All right, you can say that.
8, final answer.
Oh, yes, I just realized I had okay. Yes, of course, 8 is correct. Sorry, I was waiting for a Latin, but I didn't need it. 20 points for Georgia on toss-up 4. Let's go to toss-up 5, and then we'll have a score check. Toss-up 5 for any team. Which of the following nouns, if any, does not belong due to declension? Ager, senatus, populus, Wisconsin 1, Rohan.
Senatus.
Senatus is correct. The last one was regnum. Bonus 1 for Wisconsin. Which of the following nouns, if any, does not belong due to gender? Soxum, cornu, nomen, vis.
Okay, so soxum neuter, nomen neuter.
Nomen is neuter also, isn't it? Or
Yeah,
is it
so it's either
masculine or
corner
feminine?
or vis. And do we know what vis means?
Nice.
Was it like
Force.
was
It's
it
force.
force
It's
or
force.
something?
It's
Yeah.
force. So I think corner because force is like neuter.
Okay.
So I go corner.
20
Corner.
seconds.
Should I go? Okay, cornu. Final answer.
I'm sorry, it was vis.
My bad,
But bonus 2 for Wisconsin. Which of the following verbs, if any, does not belong due to conjugation? Mito, neko, muto, excito.
It's Mitto.
It's mito, right? Okay. Mito. Final answer.
Mito is correct. 15 points for Wisconsin on
Oh.
toss-up 5.
Excuse me, moderator.
Yes, sir.
I think we've had this problem in the past. I've been lagging like the last whole week. So can I turn off my video? My sister had the problem yesterday.
Right, I understand what you're
I had it the day
saying.
before.
Let me message.
It's like, I can't
moderator.
hear the questions properly.
No, I got you.
Okay.
I'm just gonna see what the rules are, given that. I'm thinking the answer is probably going to be no, just to let you know right away. But I'll ask, and if I'm correct, they'll respond pretty quickly. Okay.
Yeah, yesterday
no,
my sister was allowed to turn off her.
Yeah, well, today's semifinals is the main difference. That's sort of the rub there. And the rules do say no exceptions in all caps. So, Rohan, do you have a question?
Could he move to like a different spot?
If he thinks
no one's near me right now. So.
You could choose like the setting. It's like background noise cancellation, and you could set that to like none or something. I don't know if that will help. So,
Okay. I'll show a movie actually.
But I don't think that interferes with Wi-Fi though. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I can give you a couple minutes to try and mitigate it, but I don't think we can allow you to do it by turning off the camera just because of the rules.
Okay, that's fine then.
All right, you want to continue playing?
Yeah, sure.
All right, sorry about that. 15 points for Wisconsin on toss-up 5. And let's get our score check after the first quarter.
Wisconsin 40, Georgia 35, Ohio 0.
All right. Let's keep going right to toss-up 6 for any team. Toss-up 6. As she gazed down from her tower on a winter morning, what woman spied the lifeless body? Wisconsin 1, Rohan.
Cloelia.
I'm sorry, Cloelia is not correct. Georgia 2, Jesse.
It's the wife of. What is this?
Need your answer.
Cupid and Psych.
I'm sorry, Psych is not correct.
Dang it.
I will read for Team Ohio. As she gazed down from her tower on a winter morning, what woman spied the lifeless body of her drowned lover on the shore, causing her to jump off to be with that man, Leander? As she gazed down from her tower on a winter morning, what woman spied the lifeless body of her drowned lover on the shore, causing her to jump off to be with that man, Leander? I've read the question twice. I'm going to call adequate time. All right. The answer I was looking for is hero, spelled like you would think it sounds, or is spelled. All right. So no points awarded on toss-up 6, but toss-up 7 for any team is on the way. Toss-up 7. What case in Latin is used for all of the following reasons? Possession. Ohio 1, Aaron.
Genitive.
I'm sorry, genitive is not correct. Wisconsin 1, Rohan.
Dative.
Dative is correct. The full list reads possession, agent, purpose, reference, and indirect object. So bonuses to Wisconsin. Bonus 1, what case in Latin is used for all of the following relations to another noun? Description, subjective, objective, and partitive.
This
is genitive. Yeah, genitive. Okay. Genitive, final answer.
That's correct. And bonus 2, what case in Latin is used for all of the following reasons? Adverbial, exclamation, object, respect.
This is ablative.
Respect. Ablative of respect.
Ablative. Ablative, right?
Ablative.
Yeah, I think so.
Has to be. There's none others.
What else has respect? I know ablative has respect. But...
Yeah, no, ablative.
Ablative. Okay, ablative. Final answer.
I'm sorry, we're looking for accusative. You're right that ablative does have respect, but so does accusative. But that's 15 points for Wisconsin on toss-up 7. And let's try toss-up 8 for any team. Toss-up 8. For the name Publius Cornelius Scipio Africanus, what is the Latin term? Wisconsin 1, Rohan. Need your answer.
Publius.
I'm sorry, Publius is not correct. I will repeat for teams Ohio and Georgia. For the name Publius Cornelius Scipio Africanus, what is the Latin term for the name Africanus? Georgia 4, William.
Ognomen.
Ognomen is correct. Bonus 1 for Georgia. What was the ceremony called in which a Roman child received their name?
Owen, do you know this?
I study this, but I don't remember.
Like, isn't the day like Dies Lustricus? I don't know the ceremony though. You know?
Guess something. I don't know any daily life.
Maybe like, okay. I'll just guess like final answer Spensalia.
I'm sorry, Spensalia is not correct. What I have here is lustratio. And bonus 2, what were the small noisemakers and trinkets called that were presented to children at the lustratio ceremony?
I don't know this. Owen.
This wasn't.
Swan, do you know a Latin word that means like trinkets?
Maybe like rattles or something.
Yeah, it's a rattle, but I forgot what it's
But
called.
like, this is just a guess, but like Crepundia.
Wait, I think that sounds right. Go with that.
I think that's your rattle.
Defer to Swan.
Crepundia, final answer.
Crepundia is correct. 15 points to Georgia on toss-up 8. Let's go right to toss-up 9 for any team. Toss-up 9. What derivative of the Latin word brachium is a type of baked pastry that is made of dough commonly shaped into a knot? Wisconsin 1, Rohan. You're muted, by the way. Need your answer.
With no answer.
Sorry, I will repeat for teams Ohio and Georgia. What derivative of the Latin word brachium is a type of baked pastry that is made of dough commonly shaped into a knot? I believe I've read it through all the way. Georgia 4, William.
Is this like pretzel?
Pretzel is correct, yes. Bonus 1 for Georgia. What derivative of the Latin word column is an award?
Does anyone know?
I have no idea what this is.
Award. Trophy. No. Does anyone know something that like starts with a C that's an award? I mean,
I don't know.
Come on.
I don't know.
Mary, I don't know.
Oh,
Um,
stage. Come on. Stage 7 quiz derivatives.
20 seconds.
I need your answer.
Should we just say like collar? Doesn't make any sense, but
Conic sections. No, that's not.
Answer, please.
Final answer, collar.
I'm sorry, collar's not correct. What I have here is accolade. Bonus
Oh, wait,
two.
what?
ACCOLADE. Bonus two. What derivative of the Latin word manus is a breed of large, powerful, short-haired dogs?
Manus?
I'm not a dog person. I don't know.
I've pet birds, but okay, that's not. Okay, Manus.
Is it like Manweiler or something? No,
Let's
that's
go with
wrong.
that if you're not sure.
Swan, do you have any idea?
20 seconds.
I feel like I've heard it.
The only one I can think of is like.
Answer, please.
That doesn't sound right.
William, you can guess.
Final answer, Rottweiler.
Yeah, Rottweiler is not correct. I think I probably wouldn't have taken that because of time. But either way, I was looking for a Mastiff, which is, I think goes like Montserrat. It's kind of tough. That's okay. 10 points for Georgia on toss-up 9. Let's go to toss-up 10 for any team. And then we'll have our halftime score check. Toss-up 10. What man kills Eupeithes with a spear? Has his mournful story told by the shade of his Georgia 2 Jesse?
Adrastus.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Wisconsin 2 Sanjit.
Will this be Oedipus?
I'm sorry, Oedipus is not correct. I'll read for Ohio. Toss-up 10. What man kills Eupeithes with a spear? Has his mournful story told by the shade of his wife, Anticlea, and has his burial shroud continuously woven and unwoven by Penelope? What? Ohio 1, Aaron.
Laertes.
Laertes is correct. Bonus 1 for Ohio. Name Eupeithes' son, the leading suitor for Penelope's hand alongside Eurymachus.
Ooh. I think his name begins with an A, but I'm not
I only
sure.
remember reading the story about Eupeithes in a random book the other day, so I didn't hear anything about his son, really.
Yeah. I think it begins with an A, but I can't tell you more than that.
Guess a random A name.
Yeah.
Twenty seconds.
I need your answer.
Antonius, final answer.
Can you spell it? Okay. I don't think I can take that. I was looking for, you were pretty close. I think your pronunciation was a little too far off, but you never know with vowels. I was looking for Antinous. So just some letters moved around there. But anyway, bonus 2, name Laertes' father-in-law who chose the name Odysseus for his young grandson.
I would have no idea.
You know, it has like a P, starts with a P and has an O in the name somewhere, but I'm just trying to. Second, I know there's an O and an N. I'm just trying to piece where they are. Like I know the name. I'm just trying to piece like where the syllables are in order.
Twenty seconds.
I need your answer.
Polonius, final answer.
I'm sorry, his name is Autolycus. They didn't tell you any of the cool stuff about him. Kind of a bummer. Okay, so let's get our score check at the half. Oh, sorry, that was 10 points to Ohio. Let's get our score check at the half.
Georgia 60, Wisconsin 55, Ohio 10.
All right, still 200 points left, so anyone could take this. Toss up 11 for any team. I'll let you clear after the positivity. Toss up 11. Of the words where, impetus, corona, pretium, and lacrima, which is best described by the following sentence? De oculis cauda. Wisconsin 1, Rohan.
Lacrima.
Lacrima is correct. The full sentence, de oculis cadunt. Bonus 1. From the list in the toss-up, where impetus, corona, pretium, and lacrima, which is best described by the following sentence? Ea in capite sedet.
Oh, can we get a thank you?
This would be Corona, right? Because crown.
Yeah.
Corona, final answer.
Corona is correct. And bonus 2, from the list in the toss-up, where impetus, corona, pretium, and lacrima, which is best described by the following sentence? Inter hiemem et aestatem est.
Okay, Eistatum.
Would it be where? Because it's between summer and winter, and doesn't that mean fall? But I could be wrong.
Where impetus pre. I was thinking. Wait.
Yeah, no, I agree because in Spanish it's verano, right? Or is that?
That's summer then.
Oh, that's summer.
Oh, okay. Well,
No, I agree. I agree. Very.
Okay.
We can go there, yeah.
Okay, where?
Seconds.
Where? Final answer.
Where is correct. Yes, it does mean spring, by the way. But great job. 20 points to Wisconsin on toss-up 11. Toss-up 12 for any team. Responde aut Latine aut Anglicae. Quo die main seque mortuus est Julius Ohio 1 Aaron.
March 15th.
March 15th is correct. Bonus 1 for Ohio. Responde aut Latine aut Anglicae. Ubi Caesar mortuus est.
So it's asking where he dies. So it's
Yeah.
steps. Who's on the steps somewhere?
Yeah.
I think the steps of the Senate House.
That sounds right.
The steps of the Senate House. Final answer.
Yeah, I have Senate House. I think I'm gonna take it. We'll double check. I don't think it's a big deal, but just in case, I'll remember what you said. But Senate House for now, 5 points. Bonus 2. Responde aut Latine aut Anglicae. Quis orationem ad Caesaris mortem habuit.
So what did he say to Caesar? Okay.
What'd you say?
I think et tu Brutus, or et tu Brute.
Et tu Brute. Final answer.
Sorry. No, I'm sorry. I was asking who gave a speech at Caesar's, I guess it says death, but probably funeral. Mark Antony. And sorry, there's a separate issue under prompting. One second. So no points awarded on bonus 2. We're discussing bonus 1 right now. Just hold on for a sec, y'all. Sorry. Okay, sure. Could you give me more information on your answer to bonus 1, which was the steps of the Senate House?
What more information?
I'm not supposed to guide you, but I need another additional detail of some sort. I apologize for the irregularity of this. Okay, do y'all have anything else to offer?
He stabbed one of the conspirators with a pen or a quill.
Unfortunately, not what I was looking for. So just to clarify, I misread the slash in my answer. I needed that it was Pompey's Senate House. So I should have prompted you at the time, but I think regardless, we're not going to award those 5 points for now. And if the decision changes in the moderating room, I'll let y'all know, and you'll be awarded the 5 points again. So again, sorry for the procedural issue there. Did not realize that the Pompey part was important in the English part as well. So for now, 10 points awarded on toss-up 12 to Ohio, and we will go right on. First person singular, perfect active in Wisconsin 1, Rohan.
Respondi.
Respondi is correct, yes. Give the first person singular perfect active indicative so that it means I have responded. Respondi. Bonus 1 for Wisconsin. Give the corresponding form of the verb discedo so that it means I have departed.
Discussi, right?
Discussi. Okay. Discussi. Final answer.
Discussi is correct. And bonus 2, give the corresponding form of the verb disco so that it means I have learned.
So discura.
Discui? I don't know.
Well, what is it usually for third?
It's irregular.
Yeah,
there's no regular.
There's no really
We can go like
discui.
discui, I guess.
Discui, disci.
We can go discui, I guess.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Or disci.
Discui. Final answer.
I'm sorry, it's didiki.
Oh.
But 15 points for Wisconsin on toss-up 13. Let's try toss-up 14 for any team. What king, the husband of Idaia, told a stranger to yoke 2 fire-breathing bulls together, plow a field, and kill the men that sprung Wisconsin 2, Sanjit?
Aeetes.
Aeetes is correct. And kill the men that sprung up if he wanted to have the golden fleece. Bonus 1 for Wisconsin. Name Aeetes' son who was treacherously killed by his sister Medea while she fled.
Rohan.
I know it.
It starts with the A.
Is it like
it's like Astyphulus or something. I don't know. But I know it starts with the A for sure.
My bad. I don't remember. I'm not sure. Sanji, you just have to give it your best.
Should I just Astyphulus? Final answer.
Could you repeat that?
Should I just spell it in the chat?
That'd be ideal. Yes, just to make sure. I'm sorry. I was looking for Obsirtus or Obsirtus. But bonus 2 for Wisconsin. Name Aeetes' brother who shares his name with the husband of the Titan Asteria and who later deposed the king, though Aeetes eventually regained his throne.
I'm not sure.
Okay, let's see. Titans. Hyperion.
Well, okay, so each Titaness had a Titan, so we can just guess a Titan. So it's not Atlas. It's
I think it's this one. I might be wrong.
Sure, no.
Okay, my final answer is in the chat.
I'm sorry, Iapetus is not correct. This person's name was Perses. Yeah. So that's 10 points to Wisconsin on toss-up 14. Let's go to toss-up 15 for any team. Toss-up 15. The following passage takes place at a vivarium, or a zoo. Listen carefully to the passage, which I will read twice, and answer in Latin the question that follows. Olim in magna urbe, vir per vivarium diu ambulare amabat. Uno die in vivario duas albas tigres vidit. Prima arborem ascendebat. Altera super saxa celeriter curebat. Portis apertis tigres se excetabant. Ehu vir perteritus clamavit. I'll repeat. Olim in magna urbe vir per vivarium diu ambulare amabat. Uno die En vivario, duas albas tigres vidit. Prima arborem ascendebat. Altera super saxa celeriter currebat. Portis apertis, tigres se excitabant. Ehu vir perteritus clamavit. The question, quid prima tigris Wisconsin 1 Rohan?
Arborem ascendit.
Georgia 1, Will.
Arborem ascendebat.
Okay. So I'm definitely taking one of those two answers. Let me just double check with my co-moderators that what they think is the best decision so we can all make one we're happy with. Okay. I'm going to add it as a comment in the thing just so y'all can both read it if you didn't hear. All right, and oh, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. Yeah, let me just verify that just in case it matters. Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, okay, great point. All right, never mind. Sorry, this probably sounds like crazy right now. So the issue I was concerned about was that it sounded like the first team gave an answer in the present, which did not match the tense of the question I was asking, which I think I probably still could have taken. But anyway, I was, of course, reminded by Lisa, my very helpful co-mod, that ascended is also the perfect tense form of ascendo. So no problem there with, I believe it was Wisconsin's answer. So we will be taking the answer from Wisconsin, arborem ascendit. Sorry for the delay, just wanted to make sure, you know, every little thing in Simmings, you don't want to mess it up. Yeah, no, I also think present would have been fine, but you never know. Bonus 1 for Wisconsin. Quomodo altera tigris currebat.
Can you paste the passage?
Yeah, let me get that for you.
And the question.
And
Yeah.
what was the other tiger doing? Or no.
The question is on top of the passage right now.
What was the other tiger? Wait, to where was the other tiger running?
Super
No,
Saxa?
that's like Komodo's like in what manner? Right?
Okay, then it has to be celeriter, right?
Celeriter.
Yeah.
Right? Everyone
Yes,
agree?
Celeriter.
20 seconds.
I need your answer.
Celeriter, final answer.
Celeriter is correct. And bonus 2, cur vir erat perteritus.
Because the gates opened. And
Portis apparatus.
No, the
Because
gates.
the door was open.
The gates opened and the tigers like got
Awake. Wake themselves up.
Okay, should I just do portis apparatus tigris se excitabant?
Yeah, let's say Portis appears at Tigris.
Yeah, okay. Portis apparatus at tigris se excitabant. Final answer.
Did you repeat one more time? I'm sorry. Just double check.
Portis apparatus tigris se excitabant. Final answer.
Yeah, that's exactly correct. Yes, and I have received a judgment from the mod room on that toss-up 12, bonus 1 about the Theater of Pompey, or the Senate House of Pompey. We did not award points at the time, and they've confirmed that we should not have awarded points because we needed Pompey. Again, my apologies for the awkward Pompey situation there, but I think that it was resolved as accurately as it could have been. So that's 20 points for Wisconsin on toss-up 15. Let's get our score check before the final quarter.
Wisconsin 120, Georgia 60, Ohio 20.
All right. Well, without any further ado, let's start toss-up 16. Toss-up 16 is a visual toss-up. At this time, the visual will shortly appear on y'all's screens, and I will read instructions about it. All right. Can everyone see it to their satisfaction? Okay.
Yeah.
The red dots on this visual are a non-exhaustive set of ancient cities that were each the capital of a Roman province at some point. Please take 10 seconds to study the visual. All right. The question, which letter denotes the city Terraco? Georgia 4, William.
M.
M is correct. Yes. Bonus 1 for Georgia. Which letter denotes the city Tingis?
I think this is in Africa, so it's either A, B, or C, and C is Carthage. I don't know about B or A. You guys-
Just guess. I mean, A is really close to Spain, so.
Do you guys have any idea?
I don't know. Maybe.
Tingis.
What letter do you guys want to go with?
20 seconds.
I need your answer.
Final answer B.
I'm sorry, I was looking for A. Bonus 2, which city, denoted by H, was the capital of the province Achaia during the early empire?
I don't know this.
It's in Greece, so I mean.
Is it Athens? Does that look like Athens? You guys, I know Corinth was destroyed at the time.
Well, that's the only one I can think of.
You guys have any idea?
20 seconds.
Need your answer.
If you don't have any, just guess that.
Please.
Final answer, Athens.
I'm sorry, I was looking for Corinth or Corinthus. So 10 points to Georgia on toss-up 16. Hope y'all enjoyed the visual. But let's go on to toss-up 17 for any team. Toss-up 17. Which of the following English words is derived from the same Latin verb as the word provident? Prosperous, injudicious, hurtful, prudent, or Wisconsin 1, Rohan?
Prudent.
Prudent is correct. The final word was lucky. Bonus 1 for Wisconsin. Give the first two principal parts for the Latin verb from which we derive the English noun volleyball.
Okay.
Volleyball. Volleyball.
Volo volare. Fly.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Nice, Roman.
Okay, so ball is.
Yeah, no, it's that for sure.
Okay. I defer to Rohit.
Final answer, Volo volare.
Volo volare is correct. And bonus 2, from what Latin noun do we derive the English noun amount?
Amount? Mons montes?
Mons montes, I think.
No, but I don't think
Let's
so.
think about it.
Let's think. Yeah, we have time. What else could it be? Like, what does amount mean?
Amount.
Value?
A pile up to.
A pile. What's pile in Latin?
I mean, that's what it sounds kind of correct.
I guess we could go with mons.
20 seconds.
Should I go with it? Okay. Mons, final answer?
Mons is correct. 20 points to Wisconsin on toss-up 17. Let's go to toss-up 18 for any team. Toss-up 8. Oh, wait. My whole screen just scrolled for some reason. Sorry. Didn't mean to get y'all already there. All right. That was great. Toss-up 18 for any team. What group of sisters, whose members included Aigle, helped a 100-headed dragon named Ladon protect Ohio 1 Aaron?
The Hesperides?
The Hesperides is correct. Helped a 100-headed dragon named Ladon protect a set of golden apples that Heracles wished to steal. Hesperides. Bonus 1 for Ohio. The Hesperides were often considered daughters of Atlas, meaning they were related to what other group of sisters who counted Electra and Merope among their members?
Could be the Muses, right? Sound good to you?
That sounds good.
The Muses, final answer?
I'm sorry, I was looking for the Pleiades. But bonus 2, based on the meaning of their name and their placement in the far west of the world, The Hesperides are often called the daughters of what phenomenon?
Ooh. Do you have any idea, Aaron?
Seconds.
Yes.
I need your answer.
Daughters of the West Wind, final answer.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. The Daughters of the Evening is what I was looking for. But that's 10 points for Ohio on toss-up 18. Let's go on to toss-up 19 for any team. Toss-up 19. Responde Latine. Nomina unam provinciam quam Claudius Georgia 4 William.
Britannia.
Britannia is correct. Quam Claudius Imperio audidit. Bonus 1 for Georgia. A quo imperatore victa est Dacia.
Swan, can you translate the question for me?
By what emperor was Dacia conquered?
And that's been Latin, so Trajanus, I think that would be. Does that sound right, guys?
You mean like Trajan, Trajanus?
Trajanus.
Yeah, so say a Traiano. So.
You can say it.
A Traiano. Final answer.
A Traiano is correct. And bonus 2, aquo equus incitatus consul factus est.
Caligula, right, guys?
A Caligula.
Yeah, you can go with it.
A Caligula. Final answer.
A Caligula is correct. 20 points to Georgia on toss-up 19. And let's get a score check, and then we'll talk about any outstanding challenges that may exist or appear.
With one question remaining, the score is Wisconsin 140, Georgia 90, Ohio 30.
All right. I've been told by the protest mod, Andrew, that we have no outstanding challenges. At this time, does anyone have anything they'd like to raise to our attention? This is, I believe, your last chance to challenge questions 1 through 19. All right. Well, let's go on to toss-up 20 for any team. Toss-up 20. All right. Translate the following sentence into Latin. We loved our mother who had always led us. Georgia 4 William.
We had loved. Amavimus. Nostra. Matram. Quam. Always let us.
I need your answer.
Dixerat. Dixerat. I want to Nostra Matram quam nostri duxerat amavimus.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Ohio to Jack.
Mavinus matram ducam nostrum.
Is that your complete answer? Okay, I'm sorry, that's not correct. Wisconsin 1, Rohan.
Or can I type it in the chat?
Yes, but please start word by word if you can.
Sure, okay. Wimus matrem nostrum quae semper Nos Duxerat.
Yes, that's correct. I'm going to ignore the nostrum because you said nostrum audibly, and
Yeah, sorry.
That's an English. That's a word used in English, so I probably auto-corrected. Yes, amalimus matrem nostrum quae semper nos duxerat is what I was looking for. Bonus 1 for Wisconsin. Translate the following sentence into Latin. You will defend those whom you trust.
Okay, does anyone know what
Can you paste
defend?
in the chat?
Oh, sorry.
Like defender.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go with it.
defender is
Just go with that.
We will all okay. You will always defend. Okay,
Defender
so
should be
defend the race.
Defender ace. Yeah, defender ace. Defender ace. Those would be, I don't know, masculine?
Yeah, sure. Like Eos.
Eos, quos, no, qui. No, quos. Eos quos.
Eos quos.
Confedere. No.
Yeah.
Confidus.
Okay, I defer to
Yeah, just go with it.
Wisconsin 1.
I defer back to Wisconsin 4.
Okay.
I'll say defendes, Eos quos, confides. Final answer.
Just to clarify, that was defendes eos quos.
Eos quos.
Eos quos confides.
Yeah.
Confides, I think you said.
Confides.
Okay. I don't think confides can take the accusative.
It takes.
We can double check that if we need to, but I think for now.
That's wrong.
Okay. But the rest was fine. Bonus 2. Translate the following sentence into Latin. They whose leisure will not have been destroyed will favor the dictators.
I think I would go with AE quos. AE qui.
Sure.
Leisure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just say
Leisure.
Sanjay, you got this.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just defer to. Well, actually, I have no idea.
I defer to Wisconsin 1.
No answer.
That's not correct. I was looking for quorum or quorum. I mean, just assume all the genders could be any of them because it doesn't specify. Quorum otium non deletum erit dictatoribus favebunt, or that in the singular. Sorry? Okay, so that's 10 points to Wisconsin on toss-up 20, and I'm assuming no one's going to challenge any of those. So our final score is?
Wisconsin 150, Georgia 90, Ohio 30.
All right. It was a great game played by all teams. I mean, I haven't seen a game that good in a while, and I want to thank the players for a good round and our audience members for joining us today. I also want to thank again our behind-the-scenes staff and convention organizers who do so much for us. There's a moderator review thing if you want to fill that out. No idea where the link is at the moment. I can try and find it real fast.
I got it, Colby.
Thank you.
They didn't put it. They didn't put it on the sheet for some reason, so
right. Yeah.
I assumed we weren't doing it.
Yeah. Either way, it's fine. I mean, no big deal. And I think as well. Oh, that one student. I'm sorry. I wish I knew remember who it was. Needs to fill out the Google form still if you haven't. I think if you can just put a 0 in for your ID, they'll figure it out for you. So if you haven't done that, please get that done. Other than that, thank you very much for your time and your participation, because we couldn't do it without players and coaches and everyone else.